Right then folks, it's Sunday night's video, and today it's going to be about the tracked kublewagon. I believe it was called the Type 155. It was an experimental vehicle, but wasn't actually produced for battle, but they did loads of prototypes, different versions of it. I was just doing a bit of research on another project I'm doing, and then saw a picture of this, so I thought I'd quickly make one. And I've got the figures to do still. I've started doing some conversions on the figures, just got to paint them up. But this is the finished article. Well, it's not finished actually. No, I've got to paint the bags on the side. Got to finish some bits off in the inside. Got some fuel cans to paint up, the spare wheel. But it's a tracked kublewagon, which I don't believe it saw service, but they did actually make quite a few different versions. I'm going to do 2 more of these, but different, because they altered the tracks on a few. They had ones with tracks right to the front, one's halfway, and then one's just 3 wheels on the tracks. So I'm going to do about 3 different versions of this. So that's the one I've done so far. I have got a gunner to go in it. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. I've got a gunner to sit on the back, and he's just gonna put his gun in there. He's gonna sit on the back. Obviously this gun will sit on there, and he will fit in there, but I won't force him in now. I've got the driver, but I've got to pin this one because his head came off the gel glue that I use on these. I've just got to refit it, attach his head, but I might change that head so he was looking forward, because in this one he's looking to the side. He sits in there, but I've got to reattach that head or change that head. The reason he's got his head facing that way, because this guy, when he's sat in there, I won't force him in because you've got to pinch his legs together to get him in. He's saying ceasefire, halt. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. So he's turning his head away from his hand. And these are it's all Britain's detail apart from the track section. This is a reproduction gunner, so I didn't mind cutting the head off this one. This was a broken figure, but well, not that broken, but his hand had snapped off on the other figure with the pistol on it. So I thought I'd change the hand and use a Airfix Afrika core arm on that. This is a Britain's detail farm figure. Obviously I'm doing a head swap on that. But yeah, apart from the figures, just take them out of there. Awkward to get in and out. But yeah, I've put a set of spare tracks on the front. The saddlebags come from the Britain's detail sidecar, the German sidecar. Now these tracks I actually took from a dinky leopard tank, and it was a busted one. The turret was busted on it and it wasn't working right. So just so I can show you what I did, because I'm gonna do another one. This is a Britain's detail kublewagon, same as this one in the picture behind it. What I do is I pop these wheels off, and then I put that section, those wheels on there. Pop these wheels off and put this on there. So that goes there, clips in. This is the bottom half of a dinky leopard tank. Like I said, if you look at that one, it's 1 set of wheels less, so I'm going to make another one out of this set. And then I've got one where I had a beaten up old Kettenkrad, so I'm going to use these tracks on that to do maybe a different one. But anyway, so basically these wheels pop off. I'll take this axle out and I'll thread that axle in so it sits on there like so, but obviously with the wheels out of the way like that, and then just stuck him down to the base, If you can see on the bottom, I painted him up. I've had to put a little bit of detail base on the bottom just to raise it up so the front wheels, otherwise it was lifting it up off the ground. So I've put a small detail base on the bottom to do that. And these petrol cans come out of an Airfix kit or a Tamiya kit. Got to paint all them up. But yeah, it was an experimental vehicle that they'd made, so I thought I'd make one. And like I said, I've got another one to make, and then I'll do another one with these the cat and crab tracks on it. So it's going to be like that, but I think this is going to be the one that's going to go up in the air like that, because they did do one that raised quite a bit high at the back. So I'm going to do that one with that, and then obviously finish the figures off, give it a quick paint of other bits and bobs, paint the cans, do a little bit of detail, do a bit of highlighting, put a wash over it, because somebody's now bought this and he likes his figures and vehicles in a certain style, battle weary I should call it. And yeah, so just a quick little video, show you what can be done with a few scrap vehicles and broken figures and that. And yeah, looks, I quite like it actually. That's why I want to build another one for myself. So, but yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll do another video Wednesday on one of the other projects that I've started. So cheers, thanks for watching.